Hey guys, Caroline here. Today it's the 16th of May 2020. Today's video is going to be fairly short. There's just two things that I want to cover. Firstly, I'm going to be looking at the sports again to see what is happening with regards to coronavirus, what is coming back and when, what the schedules are looking like. This is something that's probably going to evolve over the next few weeks. Nothing is really certain. The second thing that I'm going to cover is an update on the channel. So if you watched my last video, you'll know that I had a slight change. I changed the name of the channel from Match Betting Newbie to Sports Betting Newbie, and the reason for that was because I wanted to combine what I'd already done on this channel with match betting with my second channel on trading, and I also wanted to bring in some new topics. So for example, one of the topics I haven't talked about yet is value betting. So first of all, let me look at the sports to see where we are with that. This is the same website that I showed you in the last one, which is the Goal Profits website, which shows what is playing right now. So today, the 16th, the German Bundesliga came back. So there were a few games playing this morning. There's another one at 5:30. I was able to do a handful of match betting offers and a few value bets on that. There wasn't a huge amount of money in the match betting. I found that the offers were fairly low value. Now this is something where at the moment, I don't know, or nobody knows, if this is simply the way it is going now. I've noticed there's been a few other channels in match betting that have talked about, is match betting still worth it in 2020? The offers certainly aren't as lucrative as they were, say, a year or two ago. But that might be a temporary thing. It might be just that the bookmakers need to recoup their costs from the last couple of months of having so much less activity. So we won't really know about that for the next couple of weeks. So we still have Belarus and South Korea, and I have to thank one of my viewers in my last video for pointing out that Belarus is not actually a place in Russia, but is a country in its own right. I'll need to brush up on my geography for that. It's not my strong point. So over the next few weeks, we've got several other leagues within Europe which are supposed to start. So it varies. So it looks like most of it is going to be by the end of this month, May, and then some of them should be the beginning of June. So England is looking at somewhere around the beginning of June yet. They haven't talked about dates, not in terms of football anyway. Now racing is looking slightly more promising. This is a post from the Racing Post website. The British Horse Racing Association has put together a sample calendar here of what they are hoping to be able to bring back within the first 8 days of June. So these are the meetings which are due to be run. Now this hasn't been confirmed yet for English racing because I still think that the PM has to, or the British government has to confirm whether or not this is going to be allowed to return. At the moment, in the last update, they said that no sports could go on even behind closed doors. However, the situation is slightly different for Ireland. Ireland, Scotland and Wales, although they're part of the UK, they've got their own government, so they don't have the exact same rules as England do. And so Ireland have now been confirmed to get their approval for bringing back racing on the 8th of June. So this is good news because as far as UK racing is concerned, we generally think of that as being British and Irish. So there's lots of meetings in Ireland such as Bangor, and I can't actually think of many others. Catterick is another one. But yeah, that looks like that's coming back. So it's all kind of slowly picking up over the next few weeks. But it's still going to take a while, I think, before things come back to normal. So that brings me back to my channel and what I'm planning to do with it. Now, there's one thing that I've been planning to do for a little while, and that is to talk about something which I haven't discussed yet, and that's value betting. I thought I'd try to present it a little bit more structured this time. So rather than just randomly posting videos out, I've actually put together a little I'm trying to think of the word, a presentation. So let me just show you the first slide, which is just the front page. There we go. So value betting, beating the bookies. So I'm going to do a series on that. Now the first, it's going to be quite a long series, and the first video will just sort of introduce the series and talk about what is to be expected, and I'm going to do that one today or tomorrow. I'll upload it within the next couple of days. So that particular series is going to cover certainly the next few weeks. The first few videos in that series are more theory based. It's not hands-on instruction, so I don't need to be placing lots of actual bets to show you anything to be able to continue doing that series. Now, something else that I've been thinking about for this channel is doing a series on casino and bingo. Now, I've had a couple of people ask me if I was doing that, just a couple of comments on the recent video saying, am I going to be covering casino? Because, of course, over the last couple of months, there's been so little sport on. Casino has been pretty much the only thing to do. And casino is not in any way affected by the coronavirus. So all of the casino offers have still been running as normal. And of course, for me, that's all I've been doing over the last couple of months. But personally speaking, I don't enjoy it a whole lot. So I'm only going to do a series on it if you guys would actually find it useful. In terms of how it relates to match betting, it's very, very, very different. Match betting is easy to do. You kind of know up front how much money you're going to make on particular offers. There's very little guesswork. There's very little risk. It's kind of easy money in a way. Whereas casino is very, very different. You can lose and you can win. Now, over time, you should win. It's almost guaranteed that you'll make a decent profit over time, but that could take some considerable time, and you'll need money up front. So it's very different to match betting. But if you think it's something that would interest you, then do please let me know in the comments, and then I'll simply judge from that. If I get a few comments and people are saying, oh yes, they'll find it interesting, they'll do a series, and if not, I'll probably just do the odd video here and there, but I won't really focus on it for now. So that's all I really wanted to cover on this video, just where we are with sports and what's happening on the channel. So yes, please do let me know what you think of the idea of a casino series, and that is it. So thank you very much for watching.